This piece here is called Whole, and it's a piece about being off center and emptiness.
Some of the pieces are sort of slumping over and sad. They may represent a state of confusion or a state of exaltation. They're very fluid, very beautiful and animated.
Spinning in the head represent confusion, and the blues representing pressure in the piece, heavy water pressure, deep ocean pressure and stuff, and we came from the ocean. The reason I got into hot glass sculpture is because of scuba diving. It's larger than life, biomorphic forms, and so this is really inspired by sea fans and the coral reef. And what I have going here is I'm mimicking shapes. The base here is maybe a sword handle, and then biomorphic form at the top, and then other shapes where they kind of play with each other. My managers have been wanting me to go into things that are more positive and upbeat instead of my former dark series.
The moment I saw these pieces, I said, God, you know, they look like they're sea life because of the way the composition of the pieces sort of take off in a totally different direction from his other pieces. They're completely abstract, and yet there is form there, a morphing of sorts. Brady is tremendously interested in biology and sea life and his environment. I think his ability to and desire to explore and to get to the origin of things comes through in the forms that he creates.
Ice Moon series comes from, well, maybe life under the ice pack under the Ice Moon Europa or Ganymede. You know, with a lot of pressure in the ice, forms water underneath, and if there's any volcanic activity, there may be life.
I think he introduces so much of himself in the pieces, and he's a very spiritual person. And so that comes across in the way he represents his works.
One thing about these pieces that I have, I like glass because it's not only three-dimensional on the outside, it's three-dimensional inside.
I would urge everyone to please come to see his work in the current exhibition.